Greetings and salutations, Johnny Mac here from Rock and Metal Plus. If you're new here, don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's get on with it. Okay, so what we're up to today is just a quick collection update for my record collection, I guess. Over the past couple of months I've got a few bits and bobs in, so wasn't included in the best of 2020, so I thought I'd stick them on a collection update. So let's get on with it. First up, got this with some Christmas money. Look at that baby. Oh yeah. First Ramones album, absolute classic. Yeah, I know, I should have had it, I didn't. So what can you do? I had to remedy that and purchased it, so I had it on vinyl. I used to have Road to Lumen on vinyl, yellow vinyl, but I got trashed in the with about half my other vinyl in the garage that I left there, but that's another story. Right, next up, another punky one. This is a new punk one. Well, last one that Rancid put out anyway, Troublemaker. Another great album. Yeah, I only had this on digital, so I thought I'd treat myself. It's on my Christmas list. Off Mrs. Mac, which is always good. Next up, some death doom metal, mostly death to be honest, eternal lot. I mentioned this is the first full length. That's this full length, there's only 4 tracks off it, but you know what I mean. Great band, artwork's great, got myself a t-shirt, and the album I got out 2020 was in my list. Futurarium, I think it was called, something like that anyway. But yeah, all good stuff. Fully recommend that band. I've done to a lot of other people. Right, next up, hey, it's Mr. David Bowie. Yeah, no, I didn't have this one. I had a digital copy like I did with a lot of the stuff here, but just figured I needed some more Bowie physically. So yeah, Aladdin Sane. It's early 70s, which is personally what I think is better either. It's yeah, not jam full of singles or anything, but it's got great tracks on it, obviously Genie and things like that. But yeah, no, I just love it. Great album, just plays well together, sounds really good. Yeah, no. Off the vinyl onto the CDs now. Talking about Bowie, Ziggy Stardust. Yes, no, I did have this one on vinyl. Yet again, this was one that got trashed. Bought it on digital not so long ago when I decided to get most of my physical and just go digital. So now I've got to a point that sod it. Need it vinyl, need it physical. So there you go. So I did. Right. Next up, got 3 albums by punk classics. The Damned, which is obviously got Neat on it. Knew those. Just absolutely brilliant album. Seminal punk album. Some people say it's possibly one of the better punk albums. I'm a big Sex Pistols fan, but a lot of people prefer the Damned, but that's a great album. One of the first punkies. Right, I've also got these two, which are the Damned Phantasmagoria and the Damned Anything. Yeah, this was sort of mid-80s when they were going through their gothic phase, I guess you could say. In between these two albums, the hit UK single went to number 3, Eloise came out. Phantasmagoria is brilliant. It's got Grimly Fiendish, Street of Dreams, Shadow of Love. Yeah, just absolutely brilliant. Love it. Great album. Loved that album back in the day. And Anything as well. I had the 12-inch single of the track Anything. Alone Again, oh brilliant. Loved the video to that. Yeah, now this one, luckily I got both the 2-disc versions, and this has Eloise on it because Eloise wasn't actually on any of the albums. It was just in between single only. I do believe it was released in something like Italy and as an extra single with the Phantasmagoria when it was sort of released it between them, another version of it. But there you go. Right, next up, the Jesus Mary Chain. Now, this is the original album series with the first 5 albums on it: Psycho Candy, Darklands, Automatic, Honey's Dead, and Stone Dethroned. Now, I had digital copies of Psycho Candy and Darklands because they're absolute classics. When they first came out, Jesus Mary Chain, sort of proper heavy, fuzzy indie sound, lots of feedback, absolutely brilliant, chaotic. You know, they did sort of stage shows that last like 10-15 minutes, that sort of thing. They were just smashing their instruments up and just great. Obviously they matured quite a lot for the next 3 albums, Automatic, Honey's Dead and Stone Dethroned, which are just very good indie rock albums, certainly worth having. I haven't listened to them that much the last 3 albums, but the first 2 are absolutely stunning, and I will do, and I might do a full review of the whole lot at some point. Yeah, right, next up, okie dokie, getting to the heavy metal here. Metal, right, this is Diamond Head. Yes, it is the same Diamond Head, the new wave British heavy metal band who I loved to death back in the day. I've got the 4 Cuts EP, Borrowed Time and Canterbury on vinyl, all excellent. And as I said, personally, Borrowed Time, Living on Borrowed Time is just one of my favourites. Love that new wave heavy metal album, new album, smashing, super great. Now this is the 2016 one that they released. I think it's to be 8 years since I think 2008 they brought out an album, and then there was not a lot, they just toured and stuff. Brian Tatler's still with them, but this is the first one, 2016 one with what's the dude's name? Let's have a look. Rasmus Bon Anderson. There you go. So he's the vocalist on this one. This is the first album he was on, and it's absolutely brilliant. If you like Diamond Head from the 80s new wave of heavy metal, you love this, especially tracks such as Bones and Shout of the Devil. The dude sounds like Sean Harris, the original vocalist from the early days, and it's spot on. Tatler's still plays guitar, he can still write a good tune. Still very, I don't know, Led Zeppelin-y. It's great, really good, loved it. Great. Now, I haven't mentioned much of I love the glam and sleaze side of the heavy metal, but if you know me, then you know that I do love it. And this is one I picked up recently, which is the 2007, I think it was, Hanoi Rocks album. Obviously, I had all the ones with up to Razzle's passing, so 2 Steps to the Move. I had all the ones up to that, but only had digital copies of the sort of comeback albums that they did, which was essentially just Andy McCoy and Mike Monroe and various other people together with him. I did get to see him on that tour, which I'm glad I did. I didn't get to see Razzle, which is a shame, but yeah, this one's very good. I like this street poetry. It's got Connie Bloom from Electric Boys on it. It's got some really good songs on it. Fashion, I think, was the single, but no, it's great. It's you know, 12-13 songs, brilliant. Love it. If you like Hanoi Rocks, you'll like this because it sounds like old Hanoi Rocks, and it's great. Also, if you like Michael Malone's new stuff, sounds like that as well. Can't go wrong. Right, now then, I hope you like this t-shirt. This is a album that goes with it. Well, it doesn't go with it at the same time, but you can't see. You probably can't see because it's very black. It's a very dark cover. That's why I put the t-shirt on, so you know. But there's a sticker I got with the t-shirt, and also a signed photo. So who are they, you saying? Well, the band are Godthtymm, Godthrymm. Yep. Now they're a doom band, and they started in 2017, but it's got members of My Dying Bride, Anathema, who else? Oh, Valenfire, Solstice, bands like that. But there's only 3 of them. Hamish is the lead singer. He also sang. I think he was singing for Lie Down Blind at one point. I know he played guitar anyway. So yeah, 3-man. Just a proper doomy band, death doom band. Great, absolutely brilliant. Love them. This album is called Revelations, I think. Is it? No, Reflections. Oh well, it was close. Again with an ah, which doesn't help me, does it? Came out 2020. I didn't get on my NDA list because I didn't get it before then. I've only had it about a week. It came through recently, so same with it. T-shirt, cracking stuff, really good. Hope to see him live when we can do live stuff, whenever that is. Another doom band, Bretus. This is their 5-track EP. This came out last year as well, and I've only had it recently. Yeah, it's good. Cool band. I think they're from Italy, something like that. If you like your doomy stuff, you'll like that as well. Okay, and to the heavier stuff. Death metal, why not? Right, I've been picking up some stuff that, yet again, I had on digital, but as you know, 2020 I've decided to... Okay, hopefully tripod will stay still this time. Right, anyway, right, on to death metal. So, first up we have Bolt Thrower. Second album, good old British death metal. Can't go better than that. This is the 2005, I think, the release, so it's got a different cover. But yeah, there we go. Great stuff. Can't go wrong with that. Saw these play in the Memo Club in Wrexham, local place for all the good thrash, death, grindcore metal. We even had some bands like Morbid Angel come across, all that sort of good stuff. Right, another death metal band, this time Swedish, Entombed, Left Hand Path. What a stunning album this is. Possibly coined the Swedish sound for death metal, with the buzzsaw guitars tuned differently. Excellent album. Probably defined the sound, but not my favourite Entombed album. My favourite Entombed album is this one, Wolverine Blues. This was, as I said, the 3rd album, 1993, I think. Yeah, just brilliant. Just love this album. Can't get enough of it. The sound is just, it's not quite the same as the rest of the Swedish death metal, but no, it's really good. I love this album. Stunning. Right, thrash, good old fashioned German thrash with the one and only Kreator. This is the remastered version of Pleasure to Kill. Includes the Flag of Hate EP, so just all good. Brilliant album. Second album, Endless Pain, was the first. Possibly one of my favourites. Yet again, just picking up stuff that I only had on digital. And finally, another band that played the Memo Club back in the day. I'd forgotten all about until I watched a documentary on New York hardcore the other day on Amazon Prime, which is very good. Agnostic Front, what a band. One of the first bands, I think, to do the hardcore thrash crossover, or thrash hardcore? No, hardcore thrash, because they were initially a hardcore band, weren't they? But yeah, no, all good stuff. I said, I think this is a Century Media remaster, remake, whatever. But yeah, some stuff like, as soon as you hear the Eliminator all the way through, it's just proper hardcore thrash crossover, and it's awesome. Reminds me of all the good old days back in the late 80s. But yeah, you can't beat it. So that'll be me done. Just wanted to catch up on some of the stuff I bought recently, and I hope you like it. So yeah, if you, as I said before, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, do some liking and all that sort of stuff, and we'll do some more videos like this soon. Cheers, laters.